Hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. Here we are on Tuesday, the 31st of August. Yeah, a few days before I go on a holiday, but when you see this, I'll be a week into my holiday, so I'm hoping I can get this video edited on Thursday, but I'm going to be very, very busy. So if I can't get it done, then you'll see it probably a week later. So you'll probably see it when I've got back off my holiday, because that's when I'm going to have to edit it. Anyway, I'm just at a fence place in Bristol, as you can see. Just getting the last few bits taken off. Probably see the forklift guy take a few off there. It's all feet I've got on. Yeah. So he's got, I think he's got one more to take off now, and then we'll be heading to Bridgend to go collect some toilets. Yeah. Yeah. They'll be clean ones, because I'm taking them to a festival that's in Salisbury. I can't remember what the festival is called. End of the Road Festival. So yeah, that's where we'll be taking the toilets to. Right, looks like we're all good to go. Put you in your holder and off we go. Alright, cheers buddy, have a good one. Alright, cheers. Yeah. Not too bad at all. It didn't take too long. One of our other drivers was with us. He got here before me. He had a bunch of stuff to take off. He had some actual fence panels and that. And he's now heading to where I'm going to as well. So we're both doing the same thing today, pretty much. But I don't know what he's doing after he's been to Salisbury. Whether we're doing the same thing or not still, I don't know. I'm definitely out all this week anyway. So I'll be out. So I'm only doing a 3-day week this week, because obviously yesterday was bank holiday, because I get bank holidays now. It was really strange having a 3-day weekend to do what I want. And then yeah, so working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and then Friday we're off on holiday. So yeah. But then like I said, you'll probably see this video after I've come back off holiday, so nah, I don't know. You'll see it at some point anyway, that's the main thing. Like I say, you might miss out a week of video, you might not. Well, you will miss out a week somewhere. Unless I do film on the canal boat, which I might do, I don't know. See, unfortunately, Elaine had to go in for an operation. She was getting mad stomach pains. I'm not going to go into it, so I don't know if she wants me to say. But she had an operation which was slightly more invasive surgery than we would have liked, so she's got 6 weeks of not being allowed to do anything now as she's recovering. So she's at home now in bed, resting up. So she'll be coming on holiday with us, but whether she'll want me to film or not, I don't know. So we'll have to leave it there for now. Yeah, so everyone wish her a speedy recovery. So yeah, 6 weeks as of now, or 6 weeks as of Thursday. Gone, so what? So by the time the holiday's done, she would have had 3 weeks, so she'll have about another 3 weeks of recovery to go after the holiday. So yeah, she'll be fighting fit again, hopefully sort of start of October. We'll see. Let's get her in this lane. Anyway, we're going to go head to Bridgend now. It's about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I've got to stop as well. I have to go use the gentleman's room at some point. Yes. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you, I guess. I've got to come up with more things to say other than see you shortly all the time. So I'm sure you get bored of that. Alright, see you eventually. Yes. Here we are, pretty much Bridgend, near enough anyway. Yeah, so we're 3 minutes from the customer. I think our other driver's still there loading, because I haven't seen him sort of go past me, so I presume he is still in there, which is fine. I did stop to go use the little boy's room, so I thought he might have been out by the time I sort of got here, but we'll see. I can't imagine he's far off being fully loaded. But all there he is. There, look. Just speak of the devil. So that's what I'm going to be loading up with. A whole bunch of porta toilets.
Turn left.
Yeah. Luckily they're clean ones, so they are going to a festival. So I, luckily, not bringing them back from the festival. Though I could be in a couple of weeks, you never know. Yeah, so hopefully they won't be stinky. But like I said, they're on a flatbed anyway, so they'll hopefully be aired out pretty well. Yeah, never done these before. They're quite soft things, so I don't know how the strapping of them is going to go. Obviously you go straight over the top, but they flex in when you strap them down, so I'll have to ask the guys there how they're normally strapped. So, but it should be alright anyway, they should stay on pretty well. 22 of them I think I'm collecting, so quite a few.
And take the second exit, then take the second right. That's handy. Hopefully when I get there and there's nobody there, I'll go straight in and just load up. Won't have to sit around. After 200 yards, turn right, then you have reached your destination.
Is this where it is? Yep, that's the industrial estate.
Turn right, then you have reached your destination.
Oh, come on, truck.
You have reached your destination.
Always choose your times to change gear, don't you? Is this the place? I don't know. I don't know. Should be around here somewhere. There we go. That's the one. That's the Ditty McVitty. Right, I guess I'm going to have to stop out here for now. Because that one's in the way. I don't particularly want to drive on my blind side, so what I'll do is I'll turn around and stop over here. I'll see if I can turn around anyway. Hopefully there's room to turn around. And then I'll stop here and then go in. Mind you, this ain't looking hopeful. Car. Ooh, is that a little roundabout? That is a little roundabout, isn't it? Ah, oh, look at that. Ideal. Ideal. Cool. Why can't all dead ends have a roundabout? Make life so much easier. I wouldn't have to flap about trying to reverse into places. And not that I can't do it, it's just easier when there's a roundabout. Because a lot of time when you're trying to reverse, you get other drivers of the non-trucking variety, and they tend to not realise what you need them to do, space-wise and whatever. No parking. No lorries turning, no parking. Well, I'm going to stop here for a minute, because why not? Not really the best place. I might go park the other side of that van actually, and then I'll just reverse him from there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, we'll just park here for now. Not ideal, but you have to do what you can sometimes. Right, I'll do. I'll see you in a bit. I'll figure out what's happening. that's us loaded up with the toilets. So we have 22 portaloos on. We have strapped down over the roof, crush them down a bit so they've all bent in on the roof slightly because they're just soft and that's how it's done. We're going to miss this car. Yeah, miles away. There we go. Oh, this is one way, is it? Okay, I'll go this way then. No sat nav, I can't go that way. Or can I don't know. Right, we're going to go this way. Yeah, so we're going to a place called Tollard Royal, I think it was. Yeah, so it's sort of near there, sort of in the Salisbury Plainish sort of area, or somewhere around near Salisbury. It's just south of Shaftesbury way anyway. So we're about 3 hours away from here. 3 hours and 5 minutes to be precise. So we are going to have a break on the way, because I don't know actually. Depends how long I was there for. Yeah, we got it all strapped up easy enough though, it wasn't too bad. The second to last row I put on, I chucked the strap over before he put the portaloo on the other side, so I only put it over one, so I had to take that one back off and roll it back up again. So just one of them things. I was getting a bit ahead of myself. As you do. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so while I was waiting to go in was about half hour, so it did clear my driving time. Fair enough. Try and take breaks where you can, you see. I mean, it makes you just sort of crack on. Yeah, 'cause I think the other truck was about half loaded by the time I got there. It doesn't take too long to get loaded, but that mate, he sort of sat in his cab until they were all on, then he jumped out and then started strapping, whereas I was strapping as they were loading, so it was a lot quicker for me. I don't know. I think some people purposely do that so to hold everyone else up. Nah, I don't know. I guess it all depends on the health and safety of their own company. Some of their own companies will be like, you can't get the cab till it's all on. Well, I'm going to save myself 10 minutes and I'll save myself 10 minutes. Yeah, the straps are all flapping around, they all look pretty loose, but they should hold. So obviously you can't crush these things, because with them straps you probably end up folding them things right in half. So yeah. I'll keep an eye on them. I'll give them a little tweak up later on when we get somewhere, once they've settled a bit. We'll keep an eye on them, make sure they don't wobble around or anything. Should be alright. Anyway, I'll shut up now. On the M4. Come off somewhere. I don't know. Chippenham? That one, I think. Yeah. See you shortly. Maybe. We're not quite at a customer yet, still an hour and a half away. Anywho, we were coming up the M4 just after the Prince of Wales Bridge, coming up the hill where it splits off to the M5, so the first lane's for M5 only and the second two lanes or second and third lane are for M4. Anyway, you got this blue BMW 420 come up, pulled in front of me, probably about 10 foot in front of me in the in my braking area. You know, we're going uphill and I'm overtaking another truck that's in lane 1. I'm in lane 2. And he's pulled in front of me in the not blind spot, in my braking zone, or what some truckers call the kill zone, and proceeds to hit the brakes to try and squeeze into a gap that's too small for him in front of the truck that I'm overtaking. Anyway, I'll give him a blast of the horn and he's sort of shot off a little bit, and then he's hit the brakes again to try and get into the same spot, which is now even smaller because the truck I'm overtaking is now caught up with the vehicles that he's trying to get into. So I'll give him another blast of the horn. Anyway, they proceed on, both sticking their fingers out the window at me, driver and passenger. And but then they had to carry on down to the M32, turn around and come back to go on the M5. So, well, plenty of warning. Should have gotten behind the truck I was overtaking, because there was obviously not much room in front, because you had to slam your brakes on to try and get in. Tough, you know. The truck I was overtaking was obviously heavy because his mid-axle was down. You know, otherwise he would have. You know, well, he's trying to climb up a hill. You know, why should he have to back off? So yeah, gave him a good old blast of the air horns. you know, but like that. Yeah, fun times. Anyway, the thing I like most about having the air horn and pull cord is the fact that I still have the regular horn, which is a bit nicer. It's not quite as in your face, so but like that, yeah. So it means you can be a bit more musical when you're sort of driving along. So you can go la 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 la. A bit like that. I better not keep doing that because I'll end up upsetting people. They think I'm beeping at them. Oh dear. We have fun. Anyway, hour and 20 minutes to go. So I don't know what the hell they were doing. He's just proper backed his rear wheel over the grass there to try and get in the gateway. Never mind. I was just coming along this road to go where I'm going, and I remember this bit of road, and it was god awful. It was bad and rigid. If I realised it was taking me this way, I might have tried to go a different way, because these corners are like hairpin corners. So this could be interesting. Yeah, I had this in a different video before, but I actually missed filming it. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you, people. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to need no cars on this whatsoever to get around this corner. Someone waiting. Oh, made it. Up on the curb. We have made it. Right, that was number one. There's another one here now. We're not far away now, actually. We're about 11 minutes, so... Alright, you're going to have to come this way, because I need to go right over there to get around this corner. Quite a sketchy bit of road, this. Just hope no one comes flying around the corner, because they get a shock. Of course, low as well. Alright, there's one more that's really tight. This one's a 90 degree. It's bad enough. That's coming down here. Alright. Come on, no cars. I'm doing well. There's one, that's not a problem. Alright, last tight corner. One after this ain't too bad, I believe. Do you know, this was actually easier in this than it is a rigid. Obviously, because it bends. So the rigid, I had to back up on one of them, or two of them, because I didn't quite get it around the right way. Up on the curb, there we go. We're around. Oh dear. Mind you, I've still got to go right out on here, so people are just going to have to wait if they see me. There we go. Hi. Thank you. There we go. Right, go get these toilets where they got to go. Right, here we go. A little bit closer. So, I don't know if any of you watched my cab tour video, but you may have heard me say about a button that I didn't know what it did, a switch on the dash, one in the middle over here near the reverse beeper. Anyway, I found out what it does. It turns on my DVS stuff, which is Direct to Vision Standard or whatever it is. So the gubbins you need to go into London now. So if I press that switch, it actually turns on a camera on that side and a speaker. It goes. You probably can't hear it, but it's vehicle turning left. It's really annoying. So we'll turn that off. We don't want that one. It's another lorry. As you go, oh, he's just a. he's just bobtailing. Ooh. Wait for all the people to leave the comments. Bobtailing is not, it's an American term. No, it is also a UK old school term. My dad used to use it. Well, still does use it, because that's what he was always told it was called. Bobtailing. Whereas we nowadays tend to use the term going solo. Which, if you ask me, going solo sounds like a love act performed on yourself. So I'll stick with bobtailing, thank you. Oh, yeah, there's a lay-by there you can turn into, mate. So I'll just sit here and wait for these cars to come by. Almost there, I believe. It's not too bad down there. It's wide enough. Definitely better than some of them anyway. Cheers, buddy. I think that Sprinter van was like, why is everyone stopping? Brains of Britain, I think. He was going to try and overtake him, I think. Use your eyes, look further forward. God. Would have been there by now if I didn't have to keep stopping. Hoping this is the right way to go for deliveries. I would have thought so. I would have thought, because obviously it's not going to be for at least until the weekend, I would have thought, so surely they'll put the signs out for deliveries as well. So we'll crack on this now. There's fencing there, so there we go, there it is there. So we are in the right direction. So hopefully it's not a different gate for deliveries, because that will make it interesting. What we've got here. This one? Let's go in this one.
Turn left.
Let's go in this one. I'll speak to this guy, see what he says. Straight down, yeah?
Go down, next one down, yeah?
Righto. This is what I do now. I bring relief to people at festivals. God, I hope I don't have to pick these things up. Okay, righto. That's me done here. All 22 toilets are off. Trying to set away on some grass, which is tricky at best. Try and take a not too tight an angle, because I'll just tear the grass to pieces. I'll try and get out of here nice and gently. So in front, that's what you'll see in front of me. That's most of the ones I've dropped off. Some of the others are there that they're taken to other places. So I only had to stay in the one place, which was nice. So yeah. Now we're going to head out of this place and we're going to go to Henstridge, I think it is, near Temple Coomish sort of way. Going to go pick up some more event fencing and then take that somewhere in Devon. So I'm going to hopefully get there on time today. He said his lad might stay on a bit past 5 to get me loaded, so hopefully he does, because that'll be nice. And then I'm all loaded for the morning then. If not, then I'll have to get loaded tomorrow, I guess, which just means I won't be able to do quite as much tomorrow, which would be a shame. So yeah, this is the festival one. I've just delivered Lou's to.
After 300 yards, bear left.
I did wander off to the toilet. There's a toilet they got over there with a tent for all the staff and that to get coffee. That poor security guy sat there. He can't leave his post for a bit, so he asked me if I could grab him a coffee on the way. So I went and made him a coffee because I'm nice like that. So yeah, wasn't too bad. He was rather appreciative of, which is good. I'm pretty sure he said I'll head out onto the road and then
After 50
come back
yards,
down.
turn left, then bear right.
Yeah, one way.
Turn left, then bear right.
Oh, someone's left their van door open. There's going to be a lot of dust in there. Poor sods. Oh, am I going to get out of it alright? It's going to be tight. Jesus. Through the tree. Jesus. Oh, my light bars and everything. Oh. Well. Gotta do what you can do, I guess. Oh, this is tight. I don't any of these rocky things. They'll do a lot of damage. They're really not handy. Not really ideal for trucks this bit, but never mind. Certainly not the first one to come along here. I have to check all my lights on the top, make sure they're okay. So I couldn't have gone through that tree any less because I wouldn't have made the corner. The trailer would have hit something. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to go back down through that horrible windy bit, and then I'll see you when I'm near my collection. Yeah. See you in a bit. Okay, 4.5 minutes away from my next collection, which is going to be ready for my delivery tomorrow. Yes. Had a fun little one. So coming back down that squiggly bit, the last corner's a sharpish 90-degree corner. And so I've started coming around it. Bearing in mind my trailer is right on the other side of the road. So this Volvo's started coming up the road and he keeps coming and keeps coming. So I've had to stop because he's now in my way, and then he's stopped because he's realised that my trailer is completely blocking the road. And then he winds the window down. He says, "Well, how are you going to do this then?" I'm like, "Well, you got to back up." Oh, unreal, isn't it? Certainly getting them. I don't know. Never mind. Some people just don't have that common sense thing in their brain, do they? I don't know. Quite a posh fellow. Yes. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go pick up this. So we've just dropped off some toilets to a festival. We're now going off to go pick up some fencing for a different event of some sort. So yeah, I don't know what that is. Whether that's another festive, music-y festival thing, or whether it's something else, I don't know. Should be interesting anyway. I've been to this place before to drop off stuff. Stuff that wasn't actually ready. They was like, "Oh, you got a banding machine?" No. I'm supposed to carry them. "Oh, we were told you were going to band it." No. Apparently the place that we were taking it to was supposed to band, I don't know. Someone was supposed to band it, but not me, because we don't have a banding machine. You know, the plastic bands that you put around stuff. Anyway, so at the end I could only take like 3 stacks of fencing because I couldn't take anything else because it wasn't banded. It would have just fallen off the truck. So yeah, that was a fun time. Anyway, that had to go to this place that I'm going to now. So I wonder if they got the rest of their stuff from that other place. You know, it seemed very disorganised, that festival I went to. Never mind. Not really my concern. At the end of the day, I did what I could do. My boss told me to come out with what I had on, so. Anyway, we're going to go collect this. I presume it's all different sorts of fencing, so it might be like the little bits of fence. I don't know what these fences are called. I heard someone say Harris fencing, so I don't know what sort of fencing that is. We've got the little bits of fence that have its own legs, and then we have the feet for the big bits of fencing that slots into the feet. Yeah, maybe some of the linkages for it as well. I don't know. It's all too technical for me. I'm just a driver. What do I know? That was a very, very yellow M3. Some say the yellowest. Right, so my boss has phoned ahead to this place and said, do you mind hanging on, because I'm going to get here at 5, maybe a little bit before. So they said that he might hang on a bit, so hopefully the guy's still here to load me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop down here somewhere, I guess. Thing is, where this is on like a, I don't know, sort of like a disused, I don't know if it's an airstrip or anything, just a disused patch of concrete or whatever. So I don't know if I'm actually allowed to stop on there for the night. I wouldn't mind, because it'd be nice and quiet, but I just thought, like, no. Never mind. We'll find out in a minute. I'm sure they'll have signs plastered up everywhere if I'm not allowed to. Not this one. That's concrete, that's not what we want. So this one. Yeah, this one. Sure it's down there. Yeah, this is it. Well, not disused, it is an airline, but obviously this is like an industrial estate on the airfield, because there's the airfield. So yeah, I don't know if I'd be allowed to stop along here. I mean, I can't see no harm in me pulling in there and spending a night in here. If I had to. Obviously my main concern would be, would I have phone signal, because I'll be sat here for more than 12 hours, I would have thought, because I can't see him being in before 8 o'clock in the morning. There you go, and you're coming this way. I've got food and drink on me, so it's not really too much of an issue, but still. Can't see why I can't pull in there and spend the night. Alright, this is where I'm going, I presume. This gateway was very tight last time. I can't see it's been made any wider, so. Cool. That's tight. But we are going to get through. There we go. Through the bushes and everything. Coming out's always fun. Alright, anyway, I'm here. I guess I can't show this, so see you in a bit. Righto. That's us done there. We're in there for about just under an hour. Or, yeah, literally an hour on the dot, I'd say, to be honest. Yeah, so, yeah, we got done. We're loaded with a whole load of security fencing, which, I don't know. It always seems dodgy when you put it on. And then you strap it down and it all just bends. So, just how it is, I guess. Cool, it's tight getting out of there. It's easy getting out and it's getting in though. Anyway, I got... What have we got? Oh, I did get enough brake there, that's alright. So my driving time's cleared again while I was waiting to be loaded. So I've got another 3 hours of driving ahead of me, and I've essentially got... I started at 6 this morning, so I can work until 9. So I've effectively got 3 more hours I can do what I've got to do, which means I'll be stopping at 9, or just before 9. Wow, it'll have to be 10 to 9 actually, because I put my card in at 10 to 6. Yeah, so... yeah. yeah, so I'm actually going to mosey on as far as I can. I mean, the delivery is 2 hours and 50 minutes away. I mean, I could literally get on their doorstep and stop for the night, but I don't want to go that far, I don't think. So yeah, I'll go a couple of hours up the road and then we'll stop for the night. And then, I mean, I can go to a 15, which means I'll automatically have a reduced rest of 9 hours, so if I go to 8 o'clock, which is about an hour away. Oh no, I've only got 2 hours. Oh no, that's the time I'd be getting there. Yeah, 6. Yeah, silly. So I've got 3 hours ahead of me. Yeah. Oh, calm down, Sparky. Get off your phone. You might be able to get the corner properly without mashing your shitty old caravan over the curb. Excuse my French. Some people. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna get as far as we can. I might go for about 2 hours, and then see how far that sort of gets us. And it means I only got an hour to go in the morning. So we'll say we'll stop at about 8. Means I have a 9 hour off, which means can't do maths now. 5 o'clock. Yeah. So I can start at 5, get on the road, and then I only have an hour to go, which means I'll be there at 6, which is far too early. There ain't going to be nobody there at that time, I don't think. I don't know. Ah, well, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'll go somewhere till I find somewhere I want to stop, and then we'll go with that. So I'm going to crack on. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it here for today. There's no point filming where I stop or whatever. I'll just show you that in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to carry on for a couple of hours, get my head down, and I will see you in the morning. So yeah, take it easy. Alright. Hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil are you all? Yeah, next morning. Bit of an eventful night here last night. So a bunch of teenagers, I'm going to say, probably between the ages of probably 15 and 20, decided to have a party around here last night. I think they've beaten the ladies' door in the toilet there, and the lights are out, so I presume they've broken the lights in there. Normally I'll go around that way, but I can't because the little shits, how do you say, smashed one of the lights. This one here, I don't know if you can see all the glass on the road there. Yeah, they smashed the light there. I don't know what other ones they've done around there. You know, they had a party, you know, between about 11 and 3 o'clock I heard them. Well, 11 and 4 I'd say. Running up and down here shouting and screaming. You know, there's like 10 trucks in here trying to sleep overnight. And then girls screaming as well. Then there was music playing loudly. It's like, come on, be considerate. You know, we're trying to earn a living here, and you know, we need our sleep. And they're just doing that. It's just ridiculous. You know, I've always had a bit of respect and consideration for other people. You know, I was never one for going out and partying all night. It's just not my cup of tea, you know. Staying up till 3 o'clock drinking myself stupid was just never a thing I wanted to do. So, you know, I never really touched alcohol until I was in my 20s. Yeah. But me and my mates used to muck around in our cars, you know. Used to be up quite late doing that sometimes. But, you know, if it was ever an industrial estate we were prattling around on, if there was trucks there sleeping, we'd move on somewhere else because we wouldn't want to disturb them. You know, because we have this thing called respect. The youngsters don't seem to have that anymore. I think since they stopped the whole smacking your kids, there's not been any fear. Well, you could get a stern talking to. That's another story. Stop moaning now. But yeah, so I got woken up about 3 or 4 times last night with all that going on, and I've literally been awake since about 3:30 now, and now it's 6:30. So yeah, not the best night's sleep ever. Hopefully they will be back in school soon and stop pissing around. Right, so we're heading off to Devon now. I've overslept a bit because I was tired. I did try and stay in and get a bit of extra sleep, but that didn't work. So we're due at our customer at 8:05. It's going to be a little bit late in that because I'm going to stop to get something to eat because I haven't had time to make myself anything this morning. Yeah. But the day will get better. I might get more tired, but the day will definitely get better. But this light heat is burning my legs. Jeez. Right, onwards to... Well, I'm technically already in Devon, aren't I? Honiton is Devon, isn't it? Onwards to further in Devon. Alright. We're off the beaten track now. Yeah. This is going to be fun. Anyway, to the previous bit. I'm not an old fuddy-duddy. I don't mind kids having fun. That's great. But one... why do they always have to vandalise things? Because there's a toilet block there that us truck drivers used to be able to use, but now they lock it at night due to vandalism. So we now have to pee wherever we can pee, which is not ideal. And two, why do they always have to do it where they're going to disturb someone and upset people? Why can't they just go somewhere where they're not going to upset anyone and then do it there? You know, it's not difficult. They always have a go, you know, say, oh, we're getting moaned at all the time, we're always getting shouted at. But, well, it's because you're upsetting people and disturbing them. Just bugger off somewhere where you're not going to upset anyone. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough on that. So I went past a sign that says 2-ton weight limit 2 miles ahead. And there's a bridge up here, and I'm hoping it's not that, because that was only like a mile away. Because I was turning off within a mile and a half. So I'm hoping I don't actually come across this 2-ton weight limit, because that could be very problematic. It's not this bridge by the looks of it, because I don't see any weight limit signs for this.
After 300 yards,
I could turn around there if I need to, but oh my Jesus. This is not good. Gotta scrape the legs. No, we're good. So apparently this place floods really bad. There's a 4-foot sign there. Right, I'm going to guess that the 2-ton weight limit's a little bit further ahead then. Just hoping it's not where I'm going, because it'll be rather tricky to reverse along this. Is there someone else already at that bridge? Oh my word. What's this sign say? Road liable to flooding. So where's this weight limit then? Because I went past a blue sign that said 2-ton weight, unless it was for the road that went down that way, rather than ahead. Ugh. Oh, we're nearly at our destination now. The weight limit sign was a blue sign, so I don't know what that means, whether it's we recommend nothing over 2 tons, but thing is, a lot of people around here have Land Rovers and stuff like that, and they're all over 2 tons, so obviously they're not going to be, what, 20 odd ton like I am at the moment. 15.5 ton empty. It all rolled.
then turn left.
turning on the left there. And this should take me down to the farm that I'm going to, apparently.
After 200 yards, turn left.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. There we go.
Turn left.
Oh my word. Oh, what? How am I going to get through that? I'll give it a crack. Just have come the wrong way. That's a different entrance. I'm going to get through there. No chance. Alright, this is going to be... I'm actually on the bank at the moment, so... I don't know if I'm going to get in here. This is mega tight. So we're literally hanging over the wall there, and that side we are touching the bank. So yeah, this is not ideal really. I don't know if I can get over enough to get the trailer through the gap in the. I'm going to drop a flat. Oh my word. I don't know if I'm going to get the trailer past the wall.